Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for November 6, 2015. We're going to have a cold front that's going to approach the area today, and that's going to bring us an opportunity for some isolated showers later in the afternoon and evening hours. But before that, we're going to be dealing with some locally dense fog in some areas this morning, and that's pretty much the majority of our coverage area except for our far northwestern areas here. So we'll exclude areas up close to this area here, but everywhere else within our coverage area, we think we'll have an opportunity for some locally dense fog that could last anywhere between 8 and 10 a.m. before it starts to lift out. And then we will remain mostly cloudy today. The cold front will move to the east here, and then you see the showers associated with it will dissipate. Much of it dissipates as it moves further to the southeast here. So we do think that as we get into the overnight hours, you might have some regeneration down here with the actual front, as this front comes through, and it'll be down here in southern New Jersey and Delaware with a chance for a few showers here. Again, this is in the overnight period here now for southern New Jersey and Delaware. But I do think it does for Saturday morning, as shown here. I do think the front sags far enough to the south. There are some models that are indicating this is going to get hung up here and affect Delaware and southern New Jersey with, at the very least, some clouds, which is very possible, but also some precipitation. The precipitation right now looks like it's less likely in our vantage point, but there are some short-range models indicating that there will be some shower activity going on up here. So we'll keep a close eye on that just in case. Right now the global models are saying no, that will push through, and that's because this high pressure is moving in behind it, kind of keeping things moving along. Here's your area of high pressure, and that's going to move in for the weekend and come right across the area just like this, and it's going to keep forcing this thing to the south across, well to our south across the Carolinas here. We are going to have a temperature change here with temperatures dropping here over the weekend, so we're going to have a surge out in front of it, quite the surge of warm air out in front of this front today. We're going to have temperatures in the mid to upper 70s in many locations here ahead of this front. Once it comes through overnight, the temperatures start to drop when the front does clear. And then we clear from northwest to southeast, and then we have a much cooler Saturday, stuck in where we're back into the 60s or lower 60s, and then we get into Sunday and Monday we're back into the 50s in many locations. So this is just what's a result of this high pressure and trough settling over the northeastern United States. High pressure will be sitting directly over top of us here on Sunday and Sunday night, and then we'll have some couple of cold mornings here with temperatures near or below freezing. Then we'll have some slight moderation in temperatures as we head into the middle of next week here. Now, like we had yesterday, we had an area of high pressure that was sitting off to our east. However, synoptic setup is going to be very similar to that. At least it's modeled to be very similar to that, with another little mid-level system down here by the Carolinas, another high pressure off to our east. It was the same one that came across our area, just like the one yesterday did. That brought us a little bit of shower activity, very light shower activity, and mostly cloudy conditions. The models are indicating this exact thing is going to happen again here next Tuesday, and that would be our next chance of precipitation. You can see a little bit of precipitation moving through around the periphery of the high pressure. Looks oddly familiar, almost the same exact setup that we dealt with yesterday. So we'll keep an eye on that. Looks like our next chance of precipitation will come from that. If it does look like it's just light and brief, just like yesterday was. And then back to Wednesday, we're staying into above normal temperatures both Tuesday and Wednesday, it looks like, of next week. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for November 6, 2015. Have a great Friday.